So I was forced to meet with my mom via video call. And before any of this happened, before any of this happened, it happened last week when me and my dad were about to head to the city region to do some important stuff. And before all that, we headed to my mom's grandma and my mom's uncle. We had to like pretty much visit each other again because it has been a while since I have not seen my mom's grandma or my mom's uncle in a long while. And it felt strange without my sister beside me because my sister would have been like interactive a little bit with my mom's family, but I'm just really all alone with my dad. And so we went to this same restaurant that me, my sister, and my dad went to along with my mom's grandma and my mom's uncle last year in August. I think it was in August, yeah. So we went to the same restaurant. We ordered what we want to eat. Then we waited for a few minutes, we waited for a few minutes for our food, and we all started to dig in. I enjoy my food. I actually had something good to eat. Actually, I had this buttered chicken, and I had rice with it. And I also had pancit, which is stir-fry noodles, and that was very yummy. And I also had a mango smoothie, which is a cherry on top. So yeah, I love anything mango. If you guys don't know, I really love the mango fruit. I would pretty much devour it. I would pretty much drink it, and and I would like totally eat it in so many various ways. So yeah, mango. So if you guys don't know, mango is my favorite type of fruit to eat. It's really good. Philippine mangoes are so delicious out there. Like if y'all guys have not tried Philippine mangoes, it's really good. It's so sweet, so sour. I think it's sour. Yeah, it's definitely more on the sweet side of the mangoes, you know. So yeah, I had a mango smoothie. I had a lot of delicious food actually. So that was really good. So we ate and ate and ate until there was until something happened that I wasn't really expecting, and I just really didn't want to talk to my mom. So my mom's uncle decided to video call my mom, and as you guys don't know, or as you guys already know, my mom and my dad are divorced. So apparently apparently they're separated. So so my mom's uncle, like, he attempts to video call her, and once once he like face like me, once he turned his phone in front of my face, like I was like, no, I just really don't want to talk to my mom again. Like I really just don't want to talk to my mom right now. Like, you know, after everything that I have been through, after many begs and like having to really um poke her in the back of the poke her in the back, like telling her to like telling her that I want to come back to the US because I needed to finish my college education in person. But she's like, nope, you gotta stay here. You gotta really survive here. And at this point, I never even talked to my mom in a few months. No, I tried to like turn off notifications. I turned off call notifications, and I just never want to really talk to my mom again because of what really happened. After many like after begging her to like let me like finish my education over there, like it just doesn't like it didn't really work out for her. Like she's really so busy with her job, and she's trying to survive and living in this apartment, or living in the apartment rather. And she also needs to take care of her sister's education. So yeah, I don't know. Like I try to avoid talking to my mom at all costs. I remember in the conversation when my mom like asked me like when are you gonna be done with college? Like what day are you gonna be done with college? Because it has been a long time, and I just didn't even want to respond because you know I didn't really want to really have communications with her. I just really don't. I tried to really like beg on my knees, having to like want to finish my education over there, but it just doesn't really work out for her, as I've already said. And it's the reason like why like my mom and my sister abandoned me here, along with having to live with my dad or stay with my dad for a few years, and at least and I think it will pretty much mean that like I've pretty much heard the conversation, but I can't remember like all the details that were said. But from what I've heard, I feel that I'm going to have to stay for another year here. You know, I knew this was going to happen before I even came here. before I even before I even had my extended stay here in this country. I knew this was gonna happen. Like I knew this was gonna happen like a few years back. I knew this was gonna happen, and I had to like plan so much for my adult life. I need to like plan out, like I need to plan on having to have this career or like this like this job or this simple job that I'm about to do. But no, it's just ruined by this roommate that I didn't even get along with. And I know I haven't talked about my roommate that I have not gone along with last year. So yeah. And you know what I did, like I was having like a terrible time of having to stay with this roommate, and you know, he said some things that were very hurtful, that were very very emotional. Like I have, you know, like I have secretly recorded the voice messages. I secretly recorded a voice message or a voice memo out of this, where he starts to really ramble, where he starts to really where he starts to nitpick on me, and that I don't even have a job. I don't even have something to do. And I heard these messages. I heard these voice memos while I was in the city region. I heard these back while my dad was asleep. I replayed those voice memos. I had my earbuds in. I don't want to disturb him, but I listened to those voice memos that I have recorded, that I have secretly recorded, and you know, it really hurts. And this phrase, this specific phrase got my attention. And it goes along the lines of special people are no special people. And you know, I was, you know, after listening to it back, I was like, oh my gosh, wow, like he doesn't even have like compassion for special needs people. He doesn't even really have compassion for autistics, if I'm understanding correctly. He doesn't even have compassion for those that are disabled. Like I'm really thinking like does he have like a tarnished heart? Does he really not care for anyone but himself? Like why is he saying those bad things when I'm literally trying my best at working towards my life? And like it's really hard to achieve in my adult life when I'm not really getting along with this roommate. Mind you, if you guys don't know it, he's like around senior age. He's like around senior age for my roommate, and the way that he raised his voice at my mom, the way he he also did this to me, is really not how you would treat others. It's really not the way that how you would respond in like to someone that doesn't do anything. Like I would feel like so agitated. I would just feel so irritated. I would just completely lose control. Would even be emotionally crying at this point, and having to like really go outside and having to be away for a few hours to get some fresh air. Like, just don't really understand this roommate at all. I know what he has said is right, but and I know that I have to do stuff on my own. I have to really be like a grown man, a grown adult that really does their own thing. But the way that he scolded me, the way that my roommate really scolded me for not doing enough is really heartbreaking. It's really heartbreaking for my own emotions, the way that how I feel, the way that I even attempt to communicate with others. And I really want to let them know that I'm fine, but I feel like I would be masking so much, and I have masked around him. I masked around my autism around him for such a long time, and I just didn't even want to unmask around him because of the things that he has done so terribly wrong to my mom. The way that he did some terrible things with the both of us, both me and my mom. Just really don't understand. Just really don't understand his behavior and where he got this type of behavior from. I think he really needs to reevaluate his behaviors. I think he really needs to be pretty much. I think he needs to reevaluate his own character and how he interacts with others, because I feel like the way that he is interacting with me while I was staying with him, while I was his roommate, I feel like he really needs to reevaluate. I feel that he needs to really reconsider his behavior, because the way that he's acting now is not gonna really help him towards the job that he's working, or how he interacts with people at his own age or around his age. Just really don't know. And despite everything that is happening right now, despite everything that is happening, I know that there are I know that there is really bad events that are happening over there in the US, and I just want to really say that I am really glad that I don't have to experience this. I think I think my mom did an incredible I think my mom did a good job of having to let me stay here due to what's happening out there, because I know it's really scary. But at the same time, I just really miss my friends and having to miss exploring outside in LA. But yeah, it's just really scary, and it makes me like, I don't know, makes me want to stay more. I know I'm not really asking my mom to stay here for like for another few years, but I just really miss the interactions with friends and my other relatives that I have over there. So so yeah, I would probably just wait for a few more years until there's another leader in the US that is really respectful, that really cares for its own people, that cares for the lower class, and that they care to really be a leader for others. Because our leader right now in the US is very horrible. I don't know why he is even back. I don't know why he's even back again, and it's giving me a lot of flashbacks around like 2016. And you know, it's just really horrible. It's just really horrible that we have this leader again in our society. So yeah, I wish that I would have come back to the US to really finish my education, but this current leader tells otherwise. Like it like it's really a bad world out there. It's really bad on the other side, and like I wish I would have been there for my friends. I would have been there for my other relatives that I pretty much had connections with. But you know, it's too dangerous out there. It's actually too dangerous to be over there. And I just really wish that everything would everything would be resolved in the few years that I am existing. Um, I would have I would reach like 25 as of I would reach around the age of 25 or 26. Uh, um, when we're about to have a new leader, we're about to have a new leader that is really going to care for its citizens, that is really going to care about its people and its well-being. So I just really hope that I can finish my education and just really take care of just really like let everyone know that I am okay over on the other side of this world, and that and that hopefully everyone is okay with the current things that they're experiencing, the dramatic events that they are experiencing on the other side of the world. So I just feel really bad for those that are impacted by this. So yeah, that'll be it for today. If you have any comments, if you have any questions or insights, please let me know. I would love it if you can let me know down below. It'll be greatly appreciated. If you did enjoy this video, go give it a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye bye.